Wakey Wakey and time for Bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for wakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que.
Oh, yeah, we are live. Let me switch my chair over here. We are live. Better late than never, guys. That's right. The time threw me off, guys. Yeah, as you know, I live in the border of California, Arizona, and Nevada, and every once in a while, the time zone will affect my phone. It will, my phone usually runs on Arizona time. So I set it for 7:50 Arizona time, which is 6:50 California time, if that makes sense. Well, it switched on me, guys, the time zone. So I woke up an hour later. It was raining outside today. So I was like, oh, you know what? I still got time. Oh, drink a little cup of coffee. Well, I didn't drink coffee, but drink a little cup of Gatorade. And I was like, and I look at the time. I'm like, wait a minute. And then Teresa Teller pops up. She's like, where's the dank today? And I'm like, oh my God, I slept in, guys. But we are here. We are live. We're making it happen. We are getting it going. You must be getting what you had yesterday, Chris. Let's see. Chris, raining yesterday. Today it's nice and clear. I must have brought it back with me, guys. So yesterday I had a doctor's appointment up in LA, down in Sunset Boulevard. That's where my doctor is. Man, 6 hours up, 6 hours back. The drive time, guys. We were gone about 12 hours total, 13 hours, 14 hours, something like that, for a 5-minute doctor appointment. Oh my goodness, man. And then we ended up, I missed my exit, and I ended up, I don't know, Teresa Deller might know this area, or one of you guys. We ended up in the mountains. That's right, from LA. It was so Grand Theft Auto. It's not even funny. If you guys play a lot of Grand Theft Auto, when you leave LA or Los Santos, whatever you want to call it, you can go over the mountain if you have a jet bike. Well, on the other side of the mountain is like what would be Palmdale, all that kind of stuff. So I was up in the fucking mountains, man. Like for some reason, it had me go up, went all the way up the mountain. Like we were within 40 feet of snow. Like that's how far. And then we go down the mountain. I had no clue where I was. How many times have you guys done that? Just trust GPS. You're just like, I'm going to trust GPS. Well, it ended up being okay. We ended up on the other side of the mountain. But my God, man, with the rain, the way people drive in LA when it's raining, oh, it was quite the adventure. You know what we did do? As we went and ate at a Mel's Diner, guys. If you guys don't know about Mel's Diner, remember American Graffiti. That was the big movie for Mel's Diner. It's right there on Sunset Boulevard. Very, very, very good food, man. Top notch, grade A food. I ended up having a ribeye grilled cheese sandwich. Oh man, it was so good. It had horseradish sauce on it. Oh, it was the best. But yeah, man, the drive just yesterday was something else, guys. Oh man. So appreciate you guys understanding. I slept in that extra hour with the rain and all the craziness. Hey, Tim W, what's up? My daughter trusted GPS and got her car stuck in a big sand pit on a non-labeled road. Yeah, who hasn't done that? Yeah, so we were up in the mountains, man, and I'm just tripping out. I'm waiting to see. I don't know if you guys know Grand Theft Auto that well, but there's like a nudist colony, like a cult, up on top of the mountain. if you guys play Grand Theft Auto 5. And I was like, that's how high up we were. I was like, oh my God, is the nudist colony going to be up here? What's going on? Yeah, so we ended up making it through. Just stress, man, stress. So it ends up being I got 3 more weeks of physical therapy, guys, for the shoulder. So 3 more weeks of Vegas runs, 3 more trips of, but it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Hopefully it's coming to an end, guys. Crazy, crazy. Websites blowing up, all sorts of stuff happening out there. All right, let's get into the what's waking. Oh no, you know what, guys? I got something. Since it's raining where we are today, raining in California yesterday. I think we're gonna have like a weekend of rain. It looks like, guys. So I want to do the top 10 list of the day, guys. These are gonna be the top 10 activities you don't want to do in the rain. We don't get a lot of rain out here, guys. So we don't know what to do when it rains, right? Us California, Arizona, Nevadians, we don't know what to do. So these are the top 10 things you don't want to do when it's raining, guys. All right, number 1, attempt to break the world's record for the longest underwater knitting session in a puddle. No, that's not what you want to do, guys. Don't do that. This one's for Chantel and Russ, guys. Hosting a dive-in movie night with your friends and family and your electronics collection. You don't want to do it. We're going to stick with the drive-ins, not the dive-ins, guys. Holding a barbecue cook-off, another one for us. Holding a barbecue cook-off in your backyard with a grill that's more waterlogged than a sponge. Oh man, who's trying to barbecue in the rain? Oh, not fun. Not fun at all. All right, number 4, guys. Trying out your new jet ski in the flooded streets. Who needs an ocean when you have urban waterways? That's right. Who has seen that, man? I think that's some of the funniest stuff is when it floods and you get that dude out there on his jet ski or on the boats they're paddling. That's always crazy. All right, number 5, guys. You don't want to host a rain dance competition without checking if anyone actually knows how to rain dance. Because this is what could happen, guys. Number 6, organize a soggy treasure hunt in your local park where treasures are just soggy socks. Who doesn't love finding soggy socks? Come on. Participating in an annual umbrella juggling contest without considering the electrical hazards. Who doesn't want to get out there and juggle some umbrellas, guys? All right, number 8. We're going to host a slip and slide marathon down the stairs of your apartment building. Oh, that's always fun. All right, number 9, guys. Organizing a water balloon fight in the middle of a monsoon. Hope you brought your snorkel. That's right. We need to out there have a water balloon fight, guys. We don't know the difference. We're desert people. All right, number 10, guys. Attempting to build a sandcastle on the beach while it's raining. That's the one thing you don't want to do, guys. So there you have it. The list of things you don't want to do when it's raining, guys. How's everyone doing? Amanda, how you doing? How you doing? Well, we got everyone up in here this morning. Holy smokies, holy smokies. Man, turned out okay coming on a little late. I thought I didn't think anyone was going to be on here. All right, you see Rosie in the back, guys. Rosie doing her thing. All right, so let's get into a little what's quaking, what's shaking, and what's baking out there today, guys. As we know, the rain is here. Let's see. Massive tree comes down on Southern California driver. Teen arrested in deadly stabbing at wild house party. That seems like it might be interesting. Teen arrested in deadly stabbing at wild house party. Riverside police have arrested 19-year-old man suspected of stabbing 2 teens, one who died at a house party on Sunday. Alexandra Romeo, he ain't no Romeo, was arrested by officers at the Riverside Police Department hours after the stabbing. He suspected of stabbing a 17-year-old boy and an 18-year-old man. That's funny how the two differences. 17-year-old boy, 18-year-old man. At the house block of 3400 block of Gay Way. That's the name of the street, guys. 3400 block of Gay Way. Police had responded to the home around 12:20 a.m. to break up a loud party, but were informed shortly later that two people had been stabbed. Police returned to the home and found two teens suffering from stab wounds. The 17-year-old died at the scene. Oh, that sucks. And the 18-year-old was taken in the hospital that were not to believe the wounds were not believed to be life-threatening. While investigating, officers received word dispatchers that a person suffering from a head injury had been located nearby and was taken to the hospital for treatment. That person was Romeo. He was identified as the suspect in the stabbings and arrested. Romeo was released from the hospital. Romeo's only 19 himself, dude. Let's check out old Romeo. He ain't no Romeo. That's a fact. Oh man, he's just a baby. These guys are all babies, man. Oh, I feel like an old man saying that. I feel like such an old man saying that. But yeah, these guys are just babies, man. Wait till you see old Romeo. What a shame, man. I didn't think this still goes down, man. Like, I mean, I know violence and, whatever. Yeah, check him out. He's just a baby, man. This guy was the stabber. This is Romeo, guys. In the 90s and stuff, man, I thought that was kind of a common thing. House parties, people getting stabbed, people getting shot, people getting crazy. That's kind of a common thing. Hey, 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 Mr. Crispers, we're the monkeys. And people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. Yeah, guys. So, in the 90s, it was that common thing, man. I can't tell you how many house parties I went to. I actually ran with a guy. Corey Simpson was his name. Kind of notorious, man. Infamous at the time. This was during my tweaker days. I was a baby. I was just a baby. I was fucking Romeo's age, man, to be honest. And 20 people or 20,000 people, it doesn't matter. Cody Rhodes. Oh, sorry, guys. Reading, I was getting the thing. So me and this guy, Corey Simpson, kind of came up together at the same time. We were about 18, 19. And we started hanging out, and we do a lot of meth together. Don't do meth, kids. Don't do it. It's horrible shit. We got addicted. We went our separate ways. We ended up in prison around the same time, and he went a different route, man. When I got to prison, it was about getting out of prison. It was about let's get through this. Let's get home. Let's figure a shit out. That was my mindset. His mindset was let's dive right deep into this. Frozen. What's going on here? There we go. Um, and his mindset was more to live that prison lifestyle, man, and that's what he did. I remember hearing. Let me make sure we're all good on the YouTube, guys, before we start doing too much here. Oh, there we go. We're fine. Yeah, he went a different route, man. He ended up getting in with the skinheads, with the white pride, all that kind of stuff, and he ended up becoming kind of a heavy in prison. One of the guy with respect. I don't know. He didn't run the yard, but he was up there, guys, and he got affiliated with the skinheads, which unfortunately. Well, anyway, he got out. And I remember reading it. This was many, many years ago. He ended up getting stabbed to death at a house party. Mouthed off to the wrong guy. The dude stabbed him in the chest. And I mean, I could totally see this. Corey was a guy who he was a bully. He liked to punk people. He liked to do that kind of thing. And man, it's a sad world, man. I thought those days were gone. I thought those days were, like kids nowadays don't really fight. They don't do it. But now you read these stories about them stabbing each other and all that kind of stuff. Man, just crazy. And he's a baby. Come on, Romeo. You're going to spend the rest of your life in prison now? You killed a guy, too. Woo. Not good, man. Not good at all, guys. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. In a good news, guys, two Downey men from Downey, California were exonerated after being wrongfully convicted of a 2000 murder, guys. After spending nearly 23 years in jail for murder he didn't commit, a man from Downey is finally free. Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon announced that Ronald Vasquez Jr. has been exonerated and released from being wrongfully convicted of murder that occurred in 2000. His co-accused, Abraham Villalobos, has been exonerated. He was released from prison in 2015. Our commitment to seeking the truth is unwavering. Gascon said, "Well, you guys kind of put him in prison to begin with, but you know." Um, Two of them, Vasquez and Valabas, were charged with the murder of Michael Rebel. On 2000, Rebel was shot when he was leaving the apartment he was visiting in Daming Street around 2:50 a.m. There was a single witness to the murder. He originally stated he could not see who committed the crime. At trial, the witness then identified the two as the shooters. So these guys went to prison off of one eyewitness. Oh my God. A jury found Vasquez guilty of first-degree murder and was sentenced to 50 years to life. Villalobos was guilty of second-degree murder and was sentenced to 15 years to life. He was paroled in 2015. Officials say both maintained their innocence since their initial arrest. Vasquez, who was still in prison, filed a conviction review request with the Conviction Integrity Unit. Upon further investigation, the evidence revealed that Vasquez originally claimed that Sergio Torres was the shooter and deemed to be true. Torres was killed in a drive-by shooting in 2001. He was under investigation for a separate murder at the time of his death. So, yeah, so now what happens, man? So what happens? Take care, guys. Oh, you done? All right, Lonnie. Hopefully you're doing good, buddy. Oh, man, yeah, that's right. We got birthday. Lonnie's birthday, man. Birthday to your bonus mom. We got a bonus mom birthday. And then we got Lonnie's birthday. On Saturday, guys? Oh, man, we got good. Jolene is increasing with your youth. That's crazy. I'm telling you, man. It is nuts out there. Supernova Mike, how you doing? Lonnie, happy birthday to your stepmom, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. I wonder if they can sue the one eyewitness or if that. Yeah, so then what happens? So the guy who actually committed the crime was killed later on. So there's like, imagine if you're the victim's relative and we got the guy. All right, we got the guy who killed Mikey or whoever his name was. That's cool. And then find out later that he didn't kill Mikey, and the guy who did kill Mikey was killed in another. I don't know. What a mess, man. What a mess. The legal system, man. They got to stop convicting guys on just one eyewitness, man. We got to do more. What else we got, guys? What else we got? We got some good news. Let's get some good news. Let's get some fun news happen, guys. Wendy's is offering discounted food for March Madness, guys. They're not going to raise the price on you, apparently. Wendy's is offering $2 burgers during March. This is how to redeem the deal, guys. In honor of March Madness, and we're going to talk our own March Madness here in a minute, guys. Wendy's customers can purchase burgers for as little as $1 all month long. Until April 10th, customers can get a $1 Dave's single and a $2 Dave's double when purchased via the Wendy's app, guys. So as the official hamburger of March Madness, Wendy's is giving college basketball fans and athletes the fresh, quality, never frozen beef they deserve, guys. The fuel every buzzer beater, layup, and alley-oop tournament long, guys. Let's see. As Dave's include a quarter pounder patty, American cheese, blah, blah, blah. The deal comes after Wendy's received backlash of announcing they're going to begin dynamic pricing. That's right. They're going to raise their prices depending on how busy it is. They're not going to implement the surge pricing, they say, after all. But to make up for it, guys, $1 and $2 burgers all month long. Get on down there. Get that Wendy's app. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's smoke. Yeah, heck yeah. Let's go. San Luis. I love San Luis Obispo, that whole area, man. Go see Psych. Isn't that where Psych was filmed out there? Well, oh man, I would love that, man. I love that. We're hopefully pretty soon, man. This surgery thing is starting to all wind down my bills and all that. So hopefully I'll be able to do more traveling, man. All this driving is just is just crazy. Is just crazy, guys, for me right now. So Wendy's, dollar burgers, $2 burgers. You know where I'll be at, guys. I'll be down there at Wendy's. That $5 biggie bag is pretty good too. I don't mind that. All right, guys, one more thing. Well, this last one. This is a good one. This is a good one. This will get you feeling good. The California Wildflower Hotline is returning, guys, with all the rain and everything. After a wet winter season in California, spring is on the horizon when it comes to the blooming of wildflowers. For those looking to see the Golden State's beautiful blooms in person, the Theodore Payne Wildflower Hotline, a dedicated hotline for all things flowers, will start March 8th. The hotline, founded in 1983, offers free weekly online recorded updates. All new updates will be posted on Friday. Callers can listen to recorded wildflower reports, narrated by Emmy-winning actor Joe Spano, and find out where the best locations for viewing spring wildflowers are in the central and southern California area. The hotline will be open from March 8th until June. Californians can call 818-768-8 or 1802 extension 7 to listen to the weekly recordings. The California Department of Parks and Recreation also shared some viewing locations on its website. Yeah, if you guys haven't done this, man, Matt Workman, Nancy, this is kind of up your alley. We got some beautiful flowers in California, man. When we get nice rain here, man, the flowers pop up. It's like crazy. It's great to see, guys. I definitely would recommend out there going out and doing some flower hunting, if you will, this year, guys. Nice. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to call Today in History, a journey through time. This is going to be for 3/7. And this is always brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your #1 cannabis superstore. All right, guys, let's get into this. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. So let's see what happened on today. If I can find it, where's it at? On Today in History.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys. Today in history, we got some birthdays in the house today, guys. Lonnie's stepmama was born today, guys. Today in history. All right, what else we got? She shares a birthday with the great Bryan Cranston, guys. American actor, Breaking Bad, Walter White, all the things, guys. Malcolm in the Middle. Bryan Cranston was born in 1956. My favorite Bryan Cranston story. I'm going to tell you guys real quick before we get back into it. My favorite, and it's a history story too. My favorite Bryan Cranston story, this is Breaking Bad, was when he was a kid. Him and his cousin would go horseback riding. They were like 14, 15, he said, and they went to Spawn Movie Ranch. Important, guys. That's where they would go, and they would go down the San Fernando Valley and all that and go horseback riding. Very popular. So they go, and their parents drop them off. They got the money. They're getting the horse. And all of a sudden, a dude comes running down. Charlie's on the hill again. Charlie's on the hill again. And everyone starts freaking out. They end up, okay, guys, you're good. You know the trail. We got to go. So they go and they do their horseback riding, not really thinking about Charlie on the hill. And as they're coming back, he says that they see a man in a blanket and he's all disheveled and he has long black hair in his face, and they're putting him on the horse and they're wheeling him through, and all the girls and everybody are like, "Oh my God, Charlie! Oh my God!" Well, they don't really think nothing of it. They think that's kind of weird. So about 3 weeks later, they're on they're separated. They're at their own houses. They're watching TV, and on the news, Charles Manson is arrested for the murders of Sharon Tate and all them. And he gets on the phone immediately and he calls his cousin. He's like, "Oh my God, Charlie's on the hill." He had seen Charles Manson before the murders, guys. Charles Manson was at Spawn Ranch, which that's where they hung out, and they had that brief interview. How cool is that? I mean, not cool, but how Hollywood is that? A future actor, a future freaking Emmy Award winner just happens to cross paths with Charles Manson at Spawn Movie Ranch. One of my favorite stories, guys. One of my favorite stories. Good old Bryan Cranston. All right, let's see what else we got. Happy birthday, Bryan Cranston. What else we got, guys? We got birthday. We got Rick Mayall, British actor and comedian, born 1958. Michael Eisner, American executive, Disney guy, the head honcho at Disney, formerly. Michael Eisner, 1942, he was born. Richard Heydrich, German Nazi officer. Why the fuck are we celebrating his birthday? Was born in 1904. 1875. Mercy Ravel, French composer, was born. And then, guys, don't forget Janet Guthrie. That's right. Was born in 1938, died at age 86, or is still on this day. She's 86 years old. American race car driver, guys. Janet Guthrie. I think she did, let's see, American race car driver who in 1977 became the first woman to compete in the Indianapolis 500. Nice. Big bucket of win there for Janet Guthrie. Happy birthday, Janet. All right, guys. Featured event in 1965, the attack on civil rights protesters in Selma, Alabama. On this day in 1965, state troopers used nightsticks and tear gas to attack American civil rights activists as they crossed the bridge in Selma, Alabama during the attempt to march to the state capitol in Montegarum. Funny story is a friend of mine, Kenny Cooper. They made a movie about this. It was an Oprah movie, and he actually was in the movie. He actually got a good role in it. Big shout out to Kenny Cooper. Congratulations on your life, sir. Living a good life right now. All right. 2010, American director Catherine Bigelow became the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director for The Hurt Locker in 2008. 1999, American director and writer Stanley Kubrick, whose films are characterized by a cool, formal visual style, attention to detail, and detached, often ironic premises, died in England in 1999. 1987, American boxer Mike Tyson became the youngest world heavyweight to acquire the Boxing Association WBA championship belt when he defeated James Smith in 12 rounds. That's right. I remember that fight. 87. My dad was got it on HBO. It was Bone Crusher Smith. Mike Tyson, man, this is the beginning of him unifying all the belts, him just dominating everything. Yeah, I remember Bone Crusher Smith. He just hugged him the whole time. He didn't want to fight Tyson, which who does? All right, 1952, West Indian cricketer Viv Richardson, who earned the nickname Master Blaster as arguably the finest batsman of his generation, was born in Antigua. Alexander Graham Bell received a patent for the telephone in 1876. In 1875, composer Mercy Ravel, who was noted for his musical craftsmanship and perfection of form and style, was born in Cibourg, France. Painter Petit Mandrel, who was an important leader in the development of modern abstract art, is known for works of possession and formal purity that embodies his spiritual belief in harmonious cosmos, was born, guys, in the Netherlands. 1850, U.S. Senator Daniel Webster spoke out in favor of the Compromise of 1850. A series of moderate measures that address questions of slavery in the U.S. territories. 1792, English astronomer Sir John Herschel, a successor of his father, Sir William Herschel, in the field of stellar and nebular observation discovery, was born. Massachusetts was, it's easy for me to say, was established as the first chemical legislation in North America. And then in 161, Marcus Aurelius became the Emperor of Rome, guys. He became the Romer. He was the Romer of Rome, guys. So that was your today in history, guys. Nice. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? How's life treating you? How you getting back on your feet again? Hopefully everyone's doing good in the family and things are starting to she crashed on the first lap. Did she really? Oh, Pam, hopefully everything's back getting back rolling, man. Horrible stuff, but life is good, and life will put you right back on the track. Go make that money, Chris Zucchini. Go make that money. All right, guys. Actually, I think I'm going to get out of here, too. I went a little, we started a little late. My apologies, guys. I overslept. But we will be back at 4:20. Actually, I'm going to have a surprise for you guys. We'll have an off the beaten path in the middle. So be on looking for that. Then we're going to go live at 4:20. Countdown, guys. Oh, we're going to be, what about Jim? The Jim Mordecai true crime documentary, guys. I'm going to give you my honest, in-depth review. We're going to be looking at a man named Jim Mordecai, who's featured in, I want to say, What About Jim or something? What About Bob or Who Was Jim? This is a documentary by his stepchildren, which I think is weird. They're thirsty, man. We'll get into it. They basically accuse him of being every serial killer in the book. It's an interesting story. We're going to get into it, guys. We'll get into it. So that's going to be our True Crime Thursday. We're going to have a alien. I don't know why I did that for aliens. We're going to go to the alien experience in Phoenix, guys. We're going to check it out. We're going to have an off the beaten path today. Surprise. And then we're going to talk at 4:20, guys. March Monster Madness. That's right. We're getting into our own bracket. We have November to Dismember that kind of got put on hold with all my craziness, but we're breaking it out for March Madness, guys. Who's going to be the Sweet 16? We're going to get into that. This is where we have our monster. So this is a horror movie killers tournament, guys. They go heads up. You get the vote. We have great prize. We got an Annabelle kit with autographs and the Annabelle doll and the whole 9 yards, guys. We're kicking that back up for March Madness, guys. March Murder Madness. That's right. We're getting into it. So tune in for that, guys. We got a lot of stuff to cover. I don't have physical therapy till Friday, so we're all good. Oh, man. Ack. Oh, Tim. All right, guys, I will be seeing you guys this afternoon. We'll see you at 4:20. We will also see you for Off the Beaten Path, probably about 2-3 o'clock, guys. So be on the lookout for that. But we will be seeing you guys. Take care of one another. Have a great, blessed day. It's raining out there, rainy day schedule. Be careful. Drive safe, guys. Take care of one another. And I will see you at 4:20. We'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.